Hey guys, it's your boy Poet Initiative here. Today I'm going to be going over what hip hop really is. Not what some commercial industry says it is, like today from what we all know it as. I'm going to be going over the 4 elements that actually created hip hop and how it's developed over time. Okay, so to begin with, the 4 elements were rapping and MCing, DJing and turntablism, graffiti art and b-boying and breakdancing. Now, these are the original 4 elements that created hip-hop. Because hip-hop is an art, it's a way of expressing yourself. So through these kind of different methods, you can express yourself. For example, with b-boying, it's a physical way of expressing yourself. With MCing, it's kind of a verbal way of expressing yourself. But recently, people have said maybe there should be another element, maybe there should be a 5th or 6th element. Some people debate that knowledge is the 5th element of hip-hop, because without knowledge, who are we? Like, we will be lost in this world without knowledge. And knowledge is a way of expressing ourselves. The more we know, the more we can express ourselves freely. Another element that some people have contested about is beatboxing. Now, beatboxing is another way of expressing yourself verbally, but obviously not with words. Now, the reason hip-hop has kind of diverted itself away from the main 4 elements and kind of being mainly associated with just rap is because all these 4 elements are big industries on their own. I mean, rap itself is a big industry on its own. You can look at, okay, the mainstream guys such as 50 Cent, like from back in the day, or right now 2 Chainz. Okay, I wouldn't really class him as rap because that's just rubbish. Like, I don't know what it is, but I mean, like, you know what I mean, like Tupac, Biggie, Big Daddy Kane, all the classics and whatever. Like, these are just big industries on their own. They create billions of pounds and dollars and whatever in revenue just from sales alone. It's crazy, it's crazy. I mean, that's one example. B-boying is another thing, or breakdancing. Dancing is actually a big thing. I mean, for example, look at the Jabberwockies, Les Twins. These are dancers, like, and they do it for a living, and you should see their shows. Like, they're actually crazy what goes into them. Thirdly, there's DJing and turntablism. Now, you know, every event needs a DJ. I wouldn't say it's kind of like differed from how it was meant to be set out. I mean, yeah, it's just someone playing music, but turntablism was an art in itself. Nowadays you get computer DJs and things like that, and they're just making money off it just because they can. But I mean, turntablism itself was an art, but as an industry, it didn't grow as much as the others, or maybe that's just from my opinion, it didn't grow as much as the others. It's kind of developed into this computer kind of DJ, and it's not what it was. I mean, when I'm talking about turntablism, I'm talking about people like Grandmaster Flash, like the real classics, the people who knew what it was and how. Well, to be honest, I'm talking about Grandmaster Flash because he kind of created this kind of term. He was a master in his art. Just, if you haven't heard of him, go look him up. Fourthly, there's graffiti art. Now, people associate graffiti with just random doodlings or vandalism, but used in the right way, graffiti can portray a message. I mean, okay, let me think of okay, so someone who's famous for their graffiti is Banksy. If you haven't heard of Banksy, I definitely suggest you Google him, because his work is amazing. It is actually amazing. It's very thought-provoking. It's real. That's what it is. It's actually just real. It's just crazy. I don't even know what else to say. So moving on. So when we think of hip-hop, we think of it's an American kind of thing, which it is. It did originate in America, but ask yourself, do you think there can be other takes on it? For example, the UK hip-hop scene is actually growing. There's hip-hop scenes all across Europe, across Asia. Like, we just don't know them, to be honest. They're not that heard of because they're not commercial. They're all from the heart. They're not like portraying money, cars and hoes and whatever. They're talking about real stuff. And the reason they're not commercial is just because, well, something commercial, well, these music industries are just looking to make money, and what's in right now is obviously the money, cars, drugs, hoes, whatever. Like, that's just it. But I mean, once upon a time it was completely different. Look at Tupac. He was an activist. Like, his music was inspiring. But anyway, that's another topic for another time, to be honest. But yeah, carrying on with what is hip hop, like, I don't know, like, everyone's got their own opinions. It's a growing movement. Like, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Also, shout outs to I Am Hip Hop magazine. I have here the latest issue. very, very good stuff. If you're into a good read, into like good like stuff that is kind of knowledgeable as well, definitely read it. Look at the upcoming artists in there, featured in there. I'm actually in this issue. If you want to read my review on a group called Are You One Fam, take a look. Peace. If you like this video, like it, follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like my Facebook page. Share it if you can, subscribe. I will